Okay guys, welcome back to my channel. Today we're doing chapter 2 of long-awaited rivalry called Breakthrough. Okay guys.
Auntie, an outsider, a lady is here to buy something.
Under the dim yellow light, a young woman is hunched over behind the bar. Bored, she fiddling with some cards. In the center of the graffiti-covered wall is the establishment, somewhat already named Elysium.
What do you want?
A list of the people who are attending Onychitis' protocol, and a map of the venue. How much?
50,000.
Just for 2 pieces of intel? She wags her finger.
50,000 per word.
What?
Since you're new and pretty, I'll give you a 5% discount. What do you think?
You're so generous. There's a useful card in my pocket next to the so-called family crest, but I'm worried that using the card could cause trouble. Seeing my hesitation, she shrugged and opened the door. Louder chatter mixed with the sound of rolling dice, spinning roulettes, and card shuffles fills the air.
You also going to Solon Hotel tomorrow? Do you have an auction invitation?
Doesn't matter if I get one or not. For something as big as this, you gotta try and get a piece of the pie, right?
Y'all, do not gamble, trust me.
I heard there's going to be a treasure. If you manage to get it, you could easily sell it for hundreds of thousands.
Do you want to go? Then ask Silas. I heard if you give him what he wants.
Only if I can find Silas and Onychitis. Haven't you heard? While he was away, big changes happened in their ranks.
Ooh, really? That explains why it seems like no one lived in the house for a really long time. My ears prick up, but then the door creaks as it shuts.
Did you hear them? Now you understand why these 2 pieces of intel are expensive. And since it's about one of the N109 zone's big shots, of course it's going to cost you.
What if I want information about Onychitis? She freezes for a second, then leans to whisper in my ear.
Missy, don't pry into things you shouldn't know. I still got business to take care of.
Oh, we still haven't met
Silas hasn't been
Onychitis
around
yet.
for a really long time. I think he really went missing.
Maybe he's dead. Did you see how arrogant Sherman's punks have been lately? If Silas was with Onychitis, they wouldn't even dare to be bold.
I hide in the shadows of a fiddling fake holding a stack of casino chips and pretending to watch the fun unfold. Meanwhile, I eavesdrop on the conversations around me. It seems Onychitis' recent troubles aren't fully related to the protocol auction. But Silas disappeared? Isn't he alive and running around? Recalling Silas's purpose contemptuous face, I chuckled to myself. If he died, he dragged the entire N19 zone to hell with him. That's just how he is.
Miss, I have a flower. It's for you.
I looked up. The girl who led me to the place leaning against the poker table on her tiptoes. She holds a black flower. Thanks. Did you grow up here? Does everyone know about Silas?
Yeah, he's a monster with huge wings that never dies. And she has horns.
Oh!
If I don't listen to Auntie, Silas will find me and feed me to his man-eating birdie.
She talking about the crow? That's crazy. Everyone is afraid of Silas. Yet they keep trying to make deals with him. Suddenly, several gunshots rang out, piercing my eardrums. Everyone looks at the entrance.
We got a party tonight.
Oh! Bang! The door with broken bolts falls over, and a pair of leather boots step over it.
Don't be nervous.
Anakinus's important guest got lost. I'd like to ask everyone to cooperate with our search.
Oh, no thank you. A person wearing sunglasses walks in. He walks by half a dozen gun-toting men dressed in black. The sound of guns being loaded with bullets can be heard. Gunfire and the sound of tables and chairs getting knocked over intermingles with the N19 zone slang I don't understand.
There are so many people. Today's a good day for business.
Do you have a death wish? Hide and don't talk. The floor is soaked in blood and the mice hiding under the floorboards scamper away in fear.
I suggest you bring out our guest. Mr. Sherman's not going to sit around and leave her unattended.
Is he talking about me? Isn't Silas the leader of Anakitis? Who's Mr. Sherman?
I'm sorry she's not here. I'd remember a pretty face if she actually showed up.
Gonna keep your mouth shut. Fine.
OMG, are they talking about me? He turns around to face the comrades.
Pry open their mouths one at a time. Someone will spill the beans sooner or later.
Missy, they're looking for you, right?
The secret window is blocked off and the woman's voice drifts softly through a gap. Are you going to hand me over to them? I try to sound calm as I tightly clutch the tranquilizer in my sleeve. I have to test a thing Xavier claims could paralyze an elephant. There aren't any zoos in the N109 zone.
Anyone who's Anakinus' target is valuable. I can get a better price if I find the right person. Stay where you are. I don't want to hand you over like this.
Oh, so you get a bargain with them. Okay. Smart. Suddenly a crow soars and dives through the search party's leader, its razor-sharp wings aimed at him.
What is that?
Now! I roll and crawl out of the Unity room as I try to sneak away quietly. Someone yanks my collar. Huh? I turn around and aim my gun to see a familiar face in the shadows.
So when someone saves you, do you always point your gun at them to express your gratitude?
My baby. Several bullets graze him only to dissipate into dust. The people who fire the shots are strangled by something. They slump to the ground, dead. Remembering the rumors I heard before, well, as is Mr. Sherman, I'm quiet as I look around. Your underlings aren't exactly obedient. Before my mockery, Silas's mouth twitches as he wanted to say something, but he just pursed his lips.
Focus on yourself first.
Oh! Hearing Silas's voice, the search party leader suddenly panics. A crowd of energy particles gathers around him. Several wanderers quickly realize roaring. They rush straight for us. Are they calling for backup because they can't win? How is this not cheating? Silas grabs my wrist and holds my arm. He slides his finger over the trigger of my gun, aiming the weapon at the figure in the center of the room.
Do you expect people from the N109 zone to be nice and polite?
No, not really. I never said that. The room is complete mess with broken objects and overturned tables, chairs all around. Wanderers keep appearing one after another. I fall back to the window and think about how likely we can make a run for it. We can't wipe them out. Our only option is to retreat.
Do you really believe retreat is a word in my dictionary?
Oh, I don't know, bro. While I'm anxious and tired, Silas is very calm and smug. Oh, so you like being a freeloader, Mr. Silas? Didn't you see me fighting for my life earlier?
Since when was I required to investigate the files the Hunter Association had on you? Consider this training practice. get ready.
Let's make a deal. Robo-seal skins. You wanna see my purple pickle in the wind? So this is a long story, so I'm just gonna summarize what happened. Basically Silas used me as bait while we were fighting, while he defeated the people who were trying to look for me, and now we're back at his house, and his crow, I hit his crow and his wing is broken, so oops.
I'm throwing nonsense out there. The advanced technology, isn't that making the city alive? So maybe they're testing on humans and monsters, you know? And the humans died from it, and they turned into monsters. See? I'm getting somewhere. Okay, I'm gonna shut up.
You really are a special person, Missy.
I know, that's my boyfriend, guys. No. On a rainy night, the motorcycle zooms down the road. As soon as we return to Silas's base, he leaves me to do who knows what. Oh, did you break your wing? I guess you're not bulletproof. Aw, did I accidentally hit you? Aw. Bro, get your crow. Don't play with me. I saved our lives, bro. Don't play. I turn around and see Silas walking out with a glass of wine. His gaze sweeps across my face and lands on what's in my hand. He's saying his wing is broken. He's disabled now.
You learned how to speak bird in just a few hours.
How do you know that I, didn't speak bird before? Yeah, I talk to animals. Yeah, that's what I do. So, yeah. Be quiet. I'm just explaining the situation on his behalf. Silas takes the crow from me. My sympathetic gaze follows him. Okay, I'll admit I might have accidentally injured your pet. How should I compensate you?
His name is Mephisto.
Oh.
He gets very upset if you call him a pet.
Oh, sorry. Silas looks at Mephisto's broken wing and glances at me.
Did something strange happen before they attacked?
I reluctantly swallow my resort as another flame of anger is... You should ask Mephisto what happened. You made him follow me around for observation.
True.
You're not going to deny it? Silas purposely leans forward, his eyes shine like rippling cold liquid.
Were you hoping I'd be flustered with how you exposed me? We're in the N109 zone, sweetie.
Oh.
Whether you're with me or by yourself, you can't escape my influence.
Oh, wow. Okay.
Please, don't be delusional.
Oh, okay. Sorry. Sorry that you're the boss. I'm not the only one who's delusional. Isn't a certain someone hoping I dislike him less so I can resonate with him? That's true. Insulting me is not gonna make me like you, bro. Fiddles with Mephisto's broken wing, takes a sip of his drink, then places the glass in my hand. What? Why am I holding your glass? Wait, why am I holding it? Don't play with me. As I put it down, so Silas suddenly turns around, walks to the other side of the room, and calls me over.
Hurry up.
What?
Bring me more wine.
Oh, wow. You're treating me like a maid in your house. Silas, if you just want to be in a relationship with me, you can. Just tell me, please. Why you tell me to bring you more wine like I'm your wife? What's going on? Am I a bar to you?
compared to you, a bar is more obedient.
What? With his long legs, he reaches the elevator in just a few steps. He turns and caught up to him. Okay. So, apparently I'm his maid now, guys. This is ridiculous. Ridiculous.